ladies don't want to believe me. I used to tell the kids since I went to communion, and I went to mass, yes, and I went to mass, you know, all the time. I wasn't afraid of anything. So then, Joe's husband, Harry, bought a motorcycle. So then the little kids come out, come on, Grandma, you told us you're not scared. I said, what the heck with it? So they loaned me one of those deals, so I got in the back of the motorcycle.
A helmet.
Helmet, and I think I stuck my fingers in his poor stomach. So we went round and round and round. And I found a picture the other day with me in the back of the motorcycle.
Hell's Angels Mama.
She was telling us that your dad used to help her hang laundry at night.
Yeah, like I said, I have 5 boys. And when I wash t-shirts and shorts and socks, I had 3 big lines. So I wash them in the daytime. At nighttime, my husband waited until it was dark so he could help me hanging up. And so they did. I had him hang. And another thing, there was kids around, you know, that when they were going to take the exam, I don't know what, for PE, they used to come and leave their dirty shirts and pick some of ours.
They're clean.
So they could take clean, you know.
Well, they did that to me too, Grandma.
I don't know. It's real white. It's funny. But I had fun. And another thing, Lucio, my oldest son, I had to iron their Levi's.
Why would you iron Levi's?
And then Lucio
Hey,
wore
Levi's without a crease down the front? What are you, nuts?
And Lucio used to wear only white shirts. And those days they were not polyester, they were cotton.
Oh, so you had to iron every single one.
Yes.
Not mine. Mine went to the laundry.
Afterwards, I started sending them to the laundry after I got tired of ironing them.
White shirts and Levi's. Starched Levi's with a crease.
Starched Levi's?
Rachel used to tell me when you were in college, she used to do your shirts.
Oh, boy. When she was in college, she'd come by and say, Bill, I want to go to the movies. I'd give her a couple of dollars. Elle wants to go too. I'd give her another couple of dollars.
You would finance her dates.
Yeah, I was the only one working. I worked my way through college. Paid every penny.
And when Rachel was in college also, whenever he used to dress up to...
Yeah? How about all that money you took out of Tony's piggy bank and put IOUs in there?
Hey, I put IOUs in there.
And the girls in the dorm, you know, they all wanted to watch Bill going through. And Rachel would say, here comes my brother, here comes my brother. But another thing, you know, whenever Rachel went out on money, you go to Bill. She was broke. But he always had, one of the times they went out for breakfast. No, he and his dad went somewhere, so they started in Holbrook, I think. And Lucio didn't have that much money. He said, don't worry, Dad, I got up $20. So he paid for their breakfast.
He was the money bag.
There was a box in the store you used to hit, no sale, and you go jingle, 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 and if you come out, and there it was.
And the kids, you know, I raised Tony Marcus and 2 cousins of my, nephews of my husband. And they could go to, and they all worked, every one of them. Whenever they needed some money, they'd leave a little paper signed with their name in the register. So we knew where the money was. We had the only store there on that side. And we made lots of money. And then over here, before you go into Whistler, there was a mill. For everybody that came into our place said that was Whistler. So we got all the trade from the, especially when those big buses come full of people, they all go in there and my husband...
You had a gas station too.
Huh? Yeah.
You had a gas
We
pump.
had Texaco, we had Shell, and we had, what's the other? Standard. 3 pumps for 3 different kinds of...
The old-fashioned kind.
The old-fashioned type.
Did you have to pump gas? So not only did you have to kill the chickens and clean them, but you had to pump gas too?
That's right.
And for Thanksgiving, they ordered chickens, and we buy them from ranches. So he's the one that had to clean them. That's why he doesn't like the chicken.
Terrible. Especially putting
And
out the
another
cover.
time, I had my turkey already for the family. So here comes that lady, she said, you know what, Lucio? Now my husband was named Lucio too. My husband is just coming from the hospital. We don't have a thing to eat. He said, never mind. Went and got my turkey and gave it to the lady. And next morning he says, honey, don't worry, don't get mad at me. That lady needed it. I'm taking all of you out to eat. So we went to have Thanksgiving in the restaurant. Oh, he was something else. And us peanuts and give him a pop of. Another time, 3 Indians came into the store. And we used to have a bench like that in the outside of, so the tourists could rest while they filled up their tanks. And they came in, they says, oh, Chiniago, they were so hungry, they didn't have any food. So here goes my husband and makes them big sandwiches with cheese and everything, giving them a pop and giving them an orange. And then they went out there, all 3 of them ate, and then they came in with money to buy liquor. Because we used to sell liquor in the store. They had money to buy, what is it that they used to buy?
Vanilla extract.
No, that's before before we could sell liquor.
Why would they buy vanilla
Because of
extract?
the alcohol. It was prohibited to sell Indians liquor.
There's alcohol in vanilla
And
extract?
you better believe there's alcohol in it. Very potent.
Is that
And
why
they
like
always,
it?
those Navajos always smell like vanilla extract. Because they
Now,
come in
what was
and
that
they
bottle
buy
of-
every bottle.
Smell like cookies?
Muscatel, or what is it that?
That's wine.
Wild
That was
turkey?
after they could buy it.
Mescal?
Mezcal?
But they had
Muscatel.
money to buy liquor.
Muscatel?
Or-
How about the time Bill woke up and there was an Indian in his bed?
Ah,
How about the time my husband went to bed and he woke up with an Indian
Male
in his
or
bed?
female?
You think that was bad? They took my logger boots.
and your coat.
Bill, because he had to share a bed with his brother, so he didn't think anything of it when this guy got into bed with him.
He came into their house?
Yep.
Slept right in the bed.
See, we had the store here and the house right back. You just go from the store into,
Oh.
and they left the door open.
So he walked through the store into the house?
No, it was separated.
I don't know. But anyway.
But they
It was funny.
stole my logger boots.
Did you wake up with him there?
I went to bed and I took them off and put them by the side of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then when this Indian got scared and ran out,
Did
he
you
took
see
my
him?
boots with him.
Did you yell at him?
Yes. What was I gonna do?
Boy, Lucio, you sure did get skinny.